Go away.
Morning.
Who invited you?
You.
Did you bring the potatoes?
Yep. They're next to the punch set.
You're lucky I got potatoes. You bring the butter?
I brought Murph.
Did you bring onions?
Yep.
Garlic?
Jesus. No.
Seasoning salt?
I
sent you a whole list yesterday.
What the hell you did? You said... I brought the important stuff. I brought the coffee. Murphy, why don't you lay on the cardboard? Why don't you lay on the cardboard? It'd probably feel just a little bit better. Murph.
He's like my buddies here. What do you think, Murphy? How does Murphy like his new toy you bought for in the house?
It's already starting to become shredded.
Why, Murphy? Walk away from me. Why are you eating it?
He looked at me funny.
Because you look funny. Oh, is that good, Murphy? Oh, scratches. Now, how hyper are you going to be after I'm done petting him?
He's gonna jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Psh, yeah.
Okay, more paw prints on him. Down. No.
The 400's back in the shop.
It's been in the shop. It's an international. It doesn't leave the shop.
It's just in a different shop.
It's in a smaller one.
Yes.
That's packed full of more stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of green parts.
There's red pieces, like the hood over there.
That don't belong to it.
There's yellow parts in here too. Down, Murphy.
There's a whole yellow tractor in here somewhere.
Down. There. Calm down.
There's a whole
You can do it.
whole yellow tractor in here. There's another green one in here. Brown.
There's 3 tractors in here.
A yellow one and a brown one. And a red one.
And this red thing. What are you doing to it today, Dylan?
I don't know. But you did some work on it since the guy saw it last.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like trying to make the oil pump less hot.
You mean the hydraulic pump?
Yeah, that works too.
Well, I suppose. As you've seen in the Christmas giveaway or gift video on this tractor, the camshaft gear is broken. We put all that in. I got it all put back together. Run really good. You've seen it started right up, run nice.
TA
But
works.
TA does work. I said it did. It does. I have since, but we were having troubles with the hydraulics getting hot, and it sounded like it was laboring all the time. And the power steering motor underneath the hood here was getting hot, and the hydraulic pump and the tank. It's all getting hot, and I thought it had something to do with that, so I spent the day messing around with the hydraulics and bypassed power steering, and that made it worse. And then I disassembled the regulating valve and found that this the little orifice and screen was completely plugged, causing the hydraulics on the dash not to work and the pump to build high pressure all the time. So I cleaned that out, but the screen on this tractor is missing, so I went and got another one. So we gotta see me. I'll pull that cap off and we'll swap out the new one. After I drilled that out, I ran this tractor for half a day and it ran flawlessly. Hydraulics worked, power steering worked. Nothing got hot. Everything just got nice and warm like it was supposed to.
So a little orifice can raise havoc on the old hydraulic system.
Yep, and then we're gonna do a few other odds and ends, because I got a pile of pedals underneath on the floor, and there's 3 clutch pulley drives underneath on the behind the thing on the.
Don't worry, we're only putting one on.
We're only putting one on, but I pick. It's gonna take 3 of them to make one decent one to put on here. I got one really good one, but it's got the wrong lever on. The one with the right shifter lever is completely seized, so I gotta pull that lever out of there. And then the one that I initially was gonna put on, that looked really good. I gave it a half a turn, and that drive gear was bad. So I found a third one.
The one inside the shed?
Yeah.
Oh.
So then I went across the road to the pasture rim and pulled that one off.
Oh, that's where the magical number 3 came from.
That one's like new.
Because I was going to say, I don't remember dragging 2 of them home.
So, we're going to do that. I'll have to pull that off. I got to re-engineer the return for the power steering. Because this was the original non-power steering tractor. So I just got to move all this ahead, I think. I'll fiddle with that. I don't know if you guys will see that or not. Well, that's the plan. So I got... And the clutch pedal business is, this is not, they put this piece of flat iron here, I'm not real happy with that. So I'm going to try to get this better with a different shaft and the pedal. I don't know if the clutch pedals I got are going to work because they're not exactly the same as this one. I don't know if we'll get to that today or not. We might just be cleaning and painting. Maybe. And I did get a decent paper belt pulley that's over there somewhere that we gotta clean up and paint too. So I don't know what we're all gonna be up to today.
We're gonna be up to something.
We're gonna put this in for sure.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go from there. So.
At least once you've found it, that's relatively easy fix, I would say.
Yep.
All right, well let's get into it.
Actually, once I put this on, we can actually put the hood back on. Oh, then I got a different oil pressure gauge somewhere. We gotta put in. Got a factory IH oil pressure gauge instead of an aftermarket one.
Oh yeah, yes. Ah yes.
But the dash comes out. We can do that, so we won't have to mess with the hoods too much. We got drain oil. I don't know if I feel like draining oil. We'll see where the day takes us.
Near that, or Murph will just wear the rest of the oil on his back.
And get dirty.
That happens.
Or we'll just say to heck with it and sit and watch TV and make steaks.
Cook steak. In the
steaks
burner.
And the potatoes you didn't bring.
And use the hole punches that are on the stand too.
Oh yeah, because I was going to build a gasket and...
Arts and crafts time.
If this gasket was no good.
Dylan failed us.
Well, don't feel bad. I stopped there last night before I went home and I forgot him too. I've stopped there twice while you've not been there and I forgot him both times, so... It's just as much your fault as it is your fault.
Oh, come on!
So I'm going to round up some ranches.
Yep.
And we'll catch up with your folks in a few minutes. Yeah.
Step into the paint booth.
Can't get any of this nice red paint.
On your nice brown tractor. Ooh, oh my.
We'll try that again, because that goes over the dash, and that's something you look at all the time, and it's going to drive me nuts every time I drive it. We'll see how it dries.
And then maybe a little change.
Don't take much to wire brush that off. Oh, then we got to reroute the battery cable too.
Ah.
Flat screwdriver. I'm trying to remember where all my tools are. Flat screwdrivers on the other side. Right, Murphy? Don't need. I got a screwdriver.
I'm not afraid to use it.
I think I could find a little bit smaller one, but what fun's that? So what's new? new with you, Dylan?
Oh, you know, same old same.
I don't think I've talked to you in like a week.
You saw me on Tuesday. Wednesday? Tuesday. Both days.
You're imagining that. I was never there.
Oh?
Just a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, could have been. When I traveled with the figment of my imagination all the way to Bismarck and back.
No, that was real.
Oh. Well, then me and the figment went on Wednesday to her favorite salvage yard.
No, we didn't. That never happened.
And me and the figment went to a restaurant that I'd never been to before that I was amazed by.
That never happened either.
And Merch's like, why can't I go outside again?
Because those birds will kick your ass, Murphy. It's like you're in my way.
I can't do my circles with you there.
It's like, excuse me, sir. You just please not be in my way.
You're not going outside.
It's like my friends are out there.
Let them have their prayers. That sounded like something fell.
Minor defense. I do need that notebook battery sometime though. And or need a piece of cardboard. We'll just unhook the battery. I don't need to do any more welding than I just did. We might have some wiring to fix while we're in here.
Oh boy.
See, that's that wire. Okay. Not sure. All my wrenches I need are on the other side.
Oh, how many spooky wires under the dash did you find already?
Just one.
Just one spooky wire underneath the dash?
That goes to the ignition switch.
Oh.
Not sure what it does. I'm gonna cut it out. There's a splice. Gonna cut it out. Replace it.
Yeah, that looks
But I got a spooky oil pressure gauge. It's got a dead spider in it.
Oh my, Charlotte, you found her.
Just a little guy.
What guy in the gauge?
Just a little guy. That's character. Not there, not the right knot. I don't think, but this is the right knot. Dylan, this is way easier than when I put the gauge in.
Yeah. I imagine it is.
I'm gonna need a 7/16 wrench.
Wrench.
There's like 3 of them in the front corner of that drawer. 'Cause that's all I could find when I was looking for a 3/8.
Let's see if his directions hold.
I should have sent you into my other pouch and got a ratchet wrench.
There's still that option.
I like my character building wrenches.
Is that character building or language learning?
I call them character building wrenches.
Oh, that's right. It's when you take 2 of your character building ones and you put them together to make a longer character building. That turns into the language wrench.
That's just my good ingenuity. What?
Bad wire.
Don't need that anymore. I don't know what goes into the factory harness here. I'm not really sure what it does, but we're gonna replace the bad wire. And Put a runner back over to the ignition switch.
Where it came from. Bad wire.
If I can find all the appropriate pieces in my shop.
What kind of mouse nest you got there?
Oh, this is a good box. We got a fuel pressure gauge, wired. Ooh.
Heater.
Magnetic block heater. Ooh. Conduit.
Murph, drop it. More conduit.
Might have a spot for this. This was an auction sale find.
Ah.
There was a roll of brand new spark plug wire in there too. Bulk spark plug wire. Ooh, we're gonna need that. Huh? I need a piece of that. I was hoping if I poked around long enough, there might be a wire with the end on it already. What do you do? Murph. I need that. Don't eat it. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Getting closer. That's an interesting. Got a spade and oh, I don't think none of that heavier stuff's gonna have the right end on it. Got a lot of good wire. We can even fix trailer lights now.
Oh, perfect.
We got both ends. I can really fix up your trailer.
My trailer.
Well, I don't have a trailer that utilizes this junk. See? We can put lights on your golf cart trailer. That wasn't quite long enough. Oh, we even got a fuse. Should we put a fuse in?
Inline fuse?
Inline fuse.
Perfect.
Dual spades. What's this? Single spade.
JD.
This is a John Deere. It's got a part number, Dylan.
Oh.
We even got one of these things. So anyway.
There I was.
Oh, I see red wire on the wall too. What piece am I going to use? What have I got for terminals is the next question. I think we should put a fusible link in because I need that end. We got all the good yellow button connectors. Shrink all ones. Got that handled. Now for the other end. Might be questionable. What's this? I need that one. I need that end. Oh, I had a brand new one of those containers in here. It's in there. That at least once a day when I'm out here.
was interesting. That's why we're not lumberjacks.
No, I knew better. But I still had to do it anyway. That ought to be long enough, right?
I believe so, yes.
Murphy, what are you eating? Don't eat that. Someone had to open the bag. A couple floating around in there.
In there, hearsay.
Why don't you organize this drawer, Dylan, while you're standing around doing nothing?
On there.
What do you want?
I want to get a status report on the old rewire of the dash.
Well,
You started with one wire, didn't you?
And I've since crimped on three more new ends. Took the volt gauge out.
Clean that up from overspray. What color is the dash supposed to be? Black?
Black.
Hmm.
Got the overspray off that, and I'm actually going to get it towards tight in the dash, because there's an extra set of jam nuts that didn't need to be on the studs. Move them around.
Gotcha.
So that'll be tight in the dash. I should just order a new wiring harness.
Yeah, but I mean, the one wire was just sketch.
Oh, that had to be changed. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. But I put all new terminals and cleaned the post up on the ignition switch on that particular group of wires, so hopefully that don't happen again.
Hopefully.
So there's... Then shortened up the power wire that goes to the volt gauge. That was 4 inches too long. And we're going to take the ground wire, the red ground wire that is also 4 inches too long, and make a new one out of black wire.
So just tidying up the electrical so it makes sense.
Oh, it still don't make sense. It's still rat's nest under there. But it might just not combust.
Yeah, it might not try to. Yeah.
Should just go get my 1/4-inch ratchet set out of my pickup. Where's the adventure in that?
I thought you liked the character building wrenches.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised you haven't asked for the Mexican speed wrench yet.
We're not doing anything yet. We don't need a hitch pin yet. Or an adjustable hammer.
What'd you say?
What?
The dash is back together.
Yep. Got the dash back in.
And nothing's smoking.
I hooked up the battery cable. Nothing tried to ignite itself. Still got to finish up one wire, but this is just a ground wire. I got to hook it back up.
Hope you got enough length.
Ah! I wanted to hook it up way down there by the carburetor.
Makes sense.
So we got the volt gauge tightened back up, cleaned up. Got the IH oil pressure gauge in now.
Only one goofy gauge.
Only one aftermarket cheap gauge. And you're being summoned.
By Bev. The cow's out?
Uh-oh. Cows are out. I'm not in the mood to chase cows today, Dylan. So anyway, before the cows got out, I shortened up some wires, put a couple new wire ends on that were kind of questionable, got that all straightened out, oil pressure gauge is in, got the dash put in. It was pretty tedious work. I guess we didn't film it, but
yeah,
Dylan
it was
can
just
get
a bunch of wires and
Dylan can get you in there and see the final finished product. And then this has been bothering me. That is not where that goes.
It blends into the floor so well, though.
No, it's gonna go through here and come out there, and then I got the factory little holder clamp that goes there. That's the next step with the tidying up some of the mess, because I don't like that. So that'll be next on the agenda here. We're gonna get that all fished back through there.
And we gotta start lunch.
And I put Dylan in charge of lunch.
Wood stove style.
Yep. Having steaks for lunch. Oh, and I gotta finish this wire. Yeah, so I'm gonna rascal with this.
Rascal.
With it while Dylan puts lunch in. I don't know what your plan is.
I don't. I just did what you told me. Season and we're a double bag.
Okay. I don't remember. It's been a whole year since I've made them. I'll have to set up the insides for you. So anyway, we'll get started on that. I don't know what Dylan's gonna record.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
What'd you say?
What? So I'm going to replace that orifice in this regulating valve because I'm tired of wrestling with that battery cable because I ain't going to be able to get it the way I want it. So I'm going to have to compromise and get it a little better. Yeah, my battery cable clamps are currently drying. I painted them. They come off a couple parts tractors. So we're going to replace this.
The orifice.
The Orfi.
Because of the hydraulic problem.
This is turning into... I'm getting too nitpicky about this tractor. I could have just left well enough alone, but no, we're adding stuff, we're fixing things.
Yep.
We should be working on John Deere's in here.
But no! Is there... I'm just kidding.
Kind of like that D I've got sitting outside with one rear steel wheel on it, and it's waiting to get the other rear steel wheel. And I got to take the head off to get the valve unstuck because there was a mouse house in the cylinder.
Yep.
Probably honed the cylinder.
We got that out one day.
Did we talk about that tractor? That was my auction find tractor.
Yep.
That was stuck. I got it unstuck.
I know we had some recording on that one. Because I remember trying to hold onto the camera while pulling you with the Jeep up to where it is now.
Oh, yeah.
And you popped the clutch on it and we blew a bunch of shit out of it on the way over.
Yeah, that's right. That tractor is scheduled to come in here so I can drain the antifreeze, take the radiator off, pull the head off, pull the one piston out probably, clean it up, put a new head gasket in it, get the valve unstuck. But we are currently working on, or should we stay in the international mood and bring my great-grandpa's H in and put that M&W governor on it, in it, that I bought last winter.
Turbo it?
No turbo. And do some tidying up. This orifice. This doodacker. That's supposed to look like that doodacker. Yeah, see the screen's gone. That was completely plugged. This is clean. Let's store that away just for a rainy day. Did I lose the oil pan gasket again? Or is it still in? I lost it. No, that's right. I lost it again. You know, I couldn't find where I put the oil pan gasket, Dylan.
No,
I found it in this drawer. I took it out of said drawer. And what drawer did I remove it to? Thought I put it in the gasket drawer. It is not in the gasket drawer. I relocated it on myself and hid it again.
Clever.
Yeah. Oh no. Now I done it.
Oh no.
I know where it's at now. Well, anyway, I'm going to screw this in and then we're going to fix my mess I've created. Whoop. Just like so. And then go like so. How's lunch, Dylan?
Checking. As I rotate, the tinfoil seems to be getting firmer and firmer.
We got her installed. So crap. This goes this way. Let me set that down on there. Come on.
Down Murphles. Down Murphles.
Start that one. Gasket can't run too far off on me. We could bring that H in, though. I've got everything to do that governor project.
La-di-da-dee-da-la-di-da-da.
Oh, we also need to find an M&W governor for this thing.
All the M&W.
But they're a little more common than the ones for the H. It took me a while to find that one. Well, not really a while. It did. But... And it took a couple extra beers to be able to pay for what I paid for it.
All of the M&W. Those M&W must have been just like Jags back in the day for tractors.
They started with H&M products.
No.
They had a hand clutch, live set, so you'd have live power on the M's, and then 9-speed transmission, a dry air filter assembly, the governor, pistons and sleeves. What a time to be alive, Dylan.
Murphy, what a time to be alive. How'd you get stuck back there?
It's like, how did I get back here?
Come here.
That's fixed. I'll put that last bolt in. I gotta cut off my ground wire. Crimp an end on. Oh, I see that was... Murphy, don't eat that.
That was held together rather well. Excuse me, sir. I'm okay.
Murphy, need a haircut?
No, he's good. Actually, just cut the oily parts off of him, would you?
Do my vent for the hydraulic tank. So now the factory one is gone. Put a piece of hose on there so it won't pick up so much dirt. Where'd my wire go? There's a wire. Fix this mess. Drawers. Come here, little gasket. Where's a good gasket?
There it is. I know where the gasket is now, he says. Yeah, a thicker gasket drawer.
Or I need to quit collecting gaskets. Oh, yeah. Are we gonna have a doodad that's gonna work, or I gotta kind of create something?
Frankenstein it.
So I need like this end. Dylan. Do. That's close. Probably enough there. I can modify that. How's lunch? I smooshed it.
Schmooshed. Murph, get out of here.
Oh, I did find a screwdriver.
Crap. Shit.
Well, I wrecked that one.
Murph. Bet you can't do it again.
A bit. See?
See?
That was trash. Ah, phooey. Dylan, I need to buy a new terminal kit. Or find the one that I bought. This won't work. We'll make this one. Where's my wire? There's my wire. Here, little wire.
Here, little guy.
This is the ground for the voltmeter. So. There we go. We'll let her ride. Ignore that. Get back in there. Dylan, only if we could afford the appropriate crimping tools.
It's working. Not.
This time. Only because that's a size too big for what I'm trying to do. Should be the last time I'm in underneath that cover, hopefully.
Time will tell.
We're just gonna sell it.
Has problems.
Well, there's that.
There is that.
Now I gotta recombobulate all this crap. Fix. I don't know what this one is, but it's bothering me. Is it used? It must be. That wire ain't used. Kind of like that one wire that I fixed underneath the dash that I found out ain't used.
Oh.
That just kind of terminates and goes nowhere. That was on the key switch. So you know, there's always that.
Nowheresville.
Nowheresville. I wonder if that comes off the same post as that other wire that was all screwy. I don't remember. If it does, then I should run it back down to the starter to join this one. I don't know. I'll have to. Kind of losing ambition on this thing today, Dylan.
Now it's getting to the point where the food's almost done, so.
Yeah, food's almost done, and I think we're gonna call it a day in the shop.
Probably. The 400 continues though.
400 will continue. I don't know if we'll record the finishing or not.
I'm not sure.
We'll see. We'll see how where life takes us. But
you guys will definitely see the 400 again in other episodes. This ain't the last time you'll see it, I'm sure.
no, I don't know. I'm just fixing a few odds and ends. Like I said, that we had that hydraulic problem. I got that all fixed now. Then I'm tidying up some wiring, and then I'm gonna add in that belt pulley, like I said. Now I gotta clean that up, wire brush it. Throw some paint on, get it mounted. I mean, for me, there's a couple more Saturdays worth of work here.
Yeah, and maybe some of that will be recorded. Some of it probably won't. You know, this is on a different location than where we normally are in a shed, so Murphy's eating something he shouldn't, which is no surprise.
Drop it, Murphy.
Drop it.
I knew he was gonna go after that.
Probably.
But anyway.
This is on a different location than what you guys are seen before, so.
This is at my place, not your place.
Yeah, this is.
Well, you've been here, but you haven't been in this shop.
No, you guys have been around the property before, but haven't been in the shop. But anywho, I suppose we'll end the episode there, and thank you guys much for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. Please continue to do so.
Or don't.
Please do. Please do. And don't worry, guys. We'll have an episode for you next week, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yep.